late game, and boy, if they've shown they're able to push games to that position.
Is that a subtle flame?
No, that's not a flame at all.
They know how to win those late game scenarios for sure. Yeah. They're very disciplined about it. Perhaps the most disciplined team in the world. Claim I'll make for them. Approximately, yeah.
Yeah.
To break even.
Sure.
But of course, it gives you extra HP, gives you some extra strength on the lane, so maybe it pays off in other ways. Maybe you just win a trade. Then you're just ahead. Gauntlet stocks to a move.
Bye, bye, bye. Taiga's having a bit of a rough one here. As Tundra showing their prowess of laning phase by being able to get the kill on him once, and he's very low for a second time, perhaps.
I'm excited to see what he can do on this Dark Will. We've seen some really good performances from Dark Will this tournament. Almost a sleeper hero in my mind. Whenever I see it, I feel like the impact's pretty high, especially if you're in these matchups. European versus European matchup where these two teams know each other, and maybe you feel like the game is going to go late or be a farm fest, as the panel said. I think those are the games where Dark Will thrives.
Goes Shadow Realm, Snake King still on a chance to be able to get the kill, but the wand goes off. Look at that confidence. Just
bring that DP top and force the tower so you get that fight with all of your early spell damage.
For sure. BZM is going to come back into play here in the mid lane, and they do catch the Enchantress.
This could be the signal to move.
Oh, if he could grab 9 here, it would be massive. He's out of mana too, but DM missed the onslaught.
Dying to the skeletons in the river, which denied that double damage rune.
Oh, that's
a value troll summoner right there. Give him a high five.
Is under attack.
Also, it's 10 minutes in. Taiga's pretty under leveled. Both the supports are level 4 right now, so gonna kind of need to create some space for him. Like a big difference, Tundra have their support just sitting over in the top lane, getting tons of experience. They're not doing the same on the side of OG in this bottom tower, which is now going to die to the Enchantress.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So OG playing a lot more around each other, but not getting the kills as a result.
Snaking knows. Well, the skeletons found him. This is awkward for OG.
Taking off the Shadow Realm first.
They don't know this DD is lurking.
Oh, Taiga barely dies the last couple of hits there. With the Exorcism out, Aramis is certainly dead. Can they get any more, though? They need way more out of this. But with Kinetic Field coming up in a second here, and yeah, just no real backup to BZM's push forward.
I thought Tundra were going to be happy taking that fight with the Underlords and OG chasing them. Double damage on the Pango. Just respecting Exo here. The one big spell for OG that can make a comeback fight happen. Maybe just looking to re-engage now that BZM's lingered. How to be careful of these glimpses. Almost had the vision. Of course, the whole time these engagements are happening, Skeeter continues his rampage against the neutrals as he flushes out your jungle, pushes in bottom. It's going to force OG around this map. These IO lineups often do not like being the ones forced into areas of the map. They'd rather be forcing you around than finding the pickoff. Now you're going to show your Death Prophet mid, and he is in Glimpse territory. Pretty good silence to stall it out.
Kinetic Field keeps him in place with the Rolling Thunder bouncing around. 2 comes in, but he doesn't have relocate. BZM is knocked down to the lower ground, though. That's going to help out, certainly. BKB going out from TM. He's going to start trampling over these heroes. With Skeeter hitting him, he has to get out. He may be magic immune, but the physical damage of the Terrorblade was scary enough. So and just BZM who dies.
That should be Roche. The Arcane Rune on
anchored teamfight power of the Underlord.
True.
And they should have the better late game with the Terrorblade. So they got to be able to find an opening somewhere in this, and the relocate is the play, but he grabbed the wrong one. DM did not grab Skeeter there. I'm not even sure if it would have made much of a difference, though, with all these heroes coming in from Tundra. Even if he did manage to pulverize the real Skeeter, they probably still all would have died. I feel like that move was a move of desperation, and I understand it. I feel like this game...
getting out of their control.
Yeah,
they feel the pressure. That is a pressured move for sure. I feel like we have to smoke and kill this Terrorblade because he's out farming us, and we're not comfortable scaling into him right now. If this move lands, it's amazing. This is just a hard move to land. Like you said, even if you land everything on him here, I don't think he dies because the pipe is going to come through.
Yeah.
Fake the goes. Great opportunity elsewhere. The glimpse is going to punish you really hard.
Another attempt, but 33 is so hard to kill. Oh my god. Skeeter, like, he hardly took any damage. I feel like 33's HP bar just straight up wasn't moving.
Might have healed him. This is another double damage for 9. Benefit of the map control equals the rune control. Basher online. The early scale items are just coming out here very fast for Tundra, and this is high ground. You have the capability to defend this. Your high ground defense is non-existent for this OG lineup. You're pretty much all single target. You don't even have that death prop. The BKB, he's 400 off. The mana for BZM does not exist right now. This is a very early Rax. Just good recognition of the position they're in. Cora's online. The 5v5 is not possible here. OG lacked the damage, punishing another early pick anti-mage. I think this has been a story for this hero the entire tournament.
Oh. Taiga didn't want to go back to the fountain, and he will pay the ultimate price for it. What are we doing on the side of OG? Looks like they're just like playing and
they're just gonna go straight on to Yuragi. Right back.
Flips back into the Static Storm. The Animage is dead. DN, meanwhile, he went in to try and stop the Terror Blade as much as possible. If his carry is down, it doesn't really matter too much. Maybe he can actually, Skeeter. No, he gets it off.
He's under 33.
Yeah, 33, as low as he is, isn't taking any damage, too.
In a way, yeah. That's not debating who gets pipe on this Tundra lineup.
Right. Hey, first blood goes the way of the techies.
I only see a crater.
And immediately goes to pressure 33 as well. So you said they needed to be able to win lanes, and they are definitely doing that in CS, and now they've gotten the first kill of the game, too.
And that's a 0-2-1 build for Yuragi to make sure you get that kill and you're winning the early trades with this Doom. No Devour points. So maybe you're saying this isn't paying off, but if you get first blood, you get some extra kills. And of course, if 33 never summons a creep on this lane, there's no board to eat.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't this kind of like you just don't level Devour until he levels Boar?
I mean, you can always eat a small creep that sometimes just wins you the lane, depending on where the camps are, but he probably knew these camps were all blocked. He doesn't actually have good spawns in his big jungle anyway.
Oh, there's a Harpy Stormcrafter, though.
Oh, now it spawns.
Now keep the Devour.
Yeah, at level 4, he's going to run over. Scout it out. This is a big creep for him to get. A lot of extra damage coming into this Techie's lane.
Let's see if you like Blast Off. They've got Ion Shell plus Clockwork and Doom.
Well, the lineup makes sense together. It's just an unconventional draft.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it can't win. Doesn't mean they can't make some magic happen. It's just tough. It is tough to win these games because you have to just keep killing. You have to keep finding space on the map, keep scaling with your cores, which sometimes these big aura items come out and it cuts off a lot of your teamfight potential, even in an even game. Those are the things I'm worried about, but if you can keep finding the openings, then I do like those little synergies. And I also like the fact that Chu is actually having a game on Techies. Round of applause. He's going to get to 6 before 10 minutes.
Yeah, that did not happen
Very nice.
in the previous 3 matches, I believe.
This is why the kills on lane are so important for this hero. You cannot fall behind in levels. All of your spells are just damage ramp. So if you're behind, that ramp is just terrible. Whereas if you're ahead, get more ahead.
I like how
he has Vanguard too. Oh, 9 with the hammer.
He's not going to try and use the hammer. He's just going to try and go for the kill with the Rayfire Blast. They should get him here. And maybe Taiga too.
Another Blink Strike.
Very, very good. BZM does get him though. Lightning Bolt, Thunder God's Wrath. Gets the vision. Gets the damage. Top lane though. The explosion's going out. Chu gets air miss as well.
Let me tell you something.
I think he did because you...
Yeah, he did. But you know what that means, Cap? That means AUI is listening to my cast and actually paying attention. So,
or he's just watching his team play Dota.
Wow. So, I mean, that's a possibility too.
Not everything's about you. Man. Nice pickup though on 9, and they get a mid tower for it. Very good for OG. I mean, the early towers, they definitely can go down just purely off of kills. We'll see the progression. The progression you were talking about, right, is more so about like tier 2s. How do you breach high ground? How do you take Roshans?
Yep. That's the big question. I wish OG bet they knew this ancient stack was going on right now.
Yeah.
This is a lot of gold going 33's way. Level 9.5 off that.
Do we know who's going the pipe yet, by the way? Because Snake King's going drums. Nobody's going pipe yet. So
my guess is it's going to be after Helm of the Overlord here.
yeah.
If you're not looking to accelerate the objectives super fast because you don't feel like they're contested, then you can just slowly progress through these.
Whoa. TM. Indiana Jones out here. Outrunning the boulders coming out.
Keep in mind, this is pre-Ricky Shard. This is a mid-Ricky who's waiting for that minute 15 to get fully online.
Himself at the top net worth spot. Hook shot in. Gonna find the Ricky again.
Zap. See you later.
Might even be able to get snaking as well. Yeah. Nice double.
The damage is severe right now, and that was pre-Zeus Shard. He just flew that in. So it's going to start scaling and picking up here. The whole while that was happening, Yuragi was clearing their own triangle stacks, which Ion showed.
And I think Chu was. He's still going to be caught. Got off the disarm. Stalls it a couple of seconds.
This is the smoke for Roshan. They're just going to commit to it. So the question is, do you try and contest this if you're OG with that back around the pit? You might be able to, especially with the clockwork vision like you were talking about. You can smoke over there, get there quick. Yeah, they're going to try and contest. It's just already gone.
Oh no, they're not going to get there in time. Maybe they could have. They actually go in and get the Doom. The BKB, he didn't pop it. Now he gets it, but he's still stuck inside the cogs.
Nice
What a vacuum. That might just save Yuragi. No, he dies in the end. 33 catches them with the big Thunderhide Blizzard, but that vacuum did so much work. OG's got to reset a little bit, trying to back out, trying to get BGM out of here, but they hit him with the stun. Oh no, Yuragi. He chooses to initiate after the Roshan dies. But if you make that commitment, you gotta make sure you get your BKB off.
Not altogether either. If that jump is with the clock and the Darkseer were smoking over, maybe that fight goes better for you, right? Maybe you let Tundra go into you a little bit. I think that was just a little too anxious, especially when Rosh is already dead. That jump is more about the team fight at that point than inhibiting skill fears.
Yeah, sure.
Team fight.
Taiga's gonna be hit by another meteor. They hit him with another cookie, and he's dead again. Now the pickoff for Tundra just seems to be kind of overwhelming.
Gonna try and go.
Trying to hit him with the blast off, miss. The force tap got him away. And OG.
I don't like Tundra in a rush. They're just gonna methodically play this map, take objectives, continue building up the auras. Pipe, drum, mech. BKB done for Skeeter. It's all there.
He went for it. They got the vacuum wall. Okay, Skeeter just charges forward. Look at him go straight for BZM. 9, he spotted him. Skeeter gets the follow-up, and BZM's dead.
Could not get off that ult for the heal. The cloud just too overwhelming. And now you are in retreat mode because Skeeter is coming for you, and he's slapping hard.
900 damage crit. Call 911.
That was a 911 crit right there.
12 to 18, a 3.
Because if you doom the Ricky, then it means he's not jumping your Zeus. That's the reason it's the biggest priority. Trying to bait out this go. Turn it.
Force that, but he can't get away from the impetuses. Once again, the Doom is going to be laid out on the Beastmaster. Yuragi realizes. Bad fight again. TP's out successfully, but OG will lose 2. And in goes Tundra.
These fights are very difficult. You need a lot of things to align right now. If you're OG, you need all your heroes alive. That's the biggest one, especially all your cores. Because you need a big vac combo to win the fight. You need the auras from Darkseer. You need Zeus to pump out the damage. And you need Doom to...
Oh, hey, Courier.
Doom somebody. That's freebie. Skeeter does not have any fear because he has Reincarn and he has BKB.
Now they are getting a lot of damage on him for free here.
Life.
He's going to come back, immediately the cogs. They get the blast off on that as well. They throw up the Doom onto this Wraith King. Maybe this is the chance.
Too good.
A lot of heals, a lot of force stats, allowing them to be able to disengage. Tundra might just have to leave snaking behind, but not too bad. In fact, this kill is happening so slowly.
Leave him behind.
It doesn't happen at all.
G behind. They may kill this Edge. That's what Zeus ult. That is best case scenario for OG. When you kill the Wraith King for free and you can doom him on the second life, but the utility is just way too strong here from Tundra. 4 staffs, heals, auras, just disengage.
Hey, you kind of need that cogs pushback to be the other direction. All smoked up. Skeeter sees Zeus. The rest of his team didn't follow him in, though. Matthew actually pulls Snaking into this one. They hit the blast off on the Wraith King and not much else, and immediately dies afterwards.
Just one-shot him.
Yeah.
Becky's players are shedding a single tear right now.
Dire's middle tower is under
I'm telling you, man. Plastic.
Well, that's a 5-man wall.
Yeah. Skeeter ran through it.
Backing himself.
Lost his reincarnation. Has to get away. Nice. Centaur stop. But again, it's hard for them to just follow that up. They just can't keep running at these heroes, and then they get force staffs, heals.
Oh, there's just no chase.
Yeah.
Both your supports are dead. They're a lot of your lockdown. In fact, they're pretty much all your lockdown.
God, what you would give to have a disruptor instead of techies right now.
Boy. Yeah, you'd probably give this game 2 after it right now. Just gotta bait a clump. There's no way around it. You have to bait a clump into a vac, and your Dark Suit's dead.
Well, there's no back, so now Tundra can maybe clump as much as they want. Clump around the Enchantress.
With the heals and the locket, everybody wants a piece.
Copies him again. He's going to follow it up. Here comes the hammer. Force staff gets him out of that one. Did manage to hit Taiga with it, though. The first life of the Skeeter. He's going to die here. They're close to their fountain. Can they play around this? Of course, the BKB is always there for the Wraith King, who starts trying to lead into the Doom. Once again, that evasion does help.
You baited him in. You got to get something off this. More than skeletons.
Dire's top tower.
Not getting the damn thing.
Give Snaking a high five at least. There you go.
Yeah.
See, it pays to be friends, you know? You got a high five out of that. In the form of Locket Snaking. He is happy to tank all your bolts. Happy to run into you. He has a full hurricane pike.
Trying to play around this high ground ward. They just placed. They get the Centaur stomp. Once again, they're going for this Beastmaster, but look at all these heals. They cannot output damage fast enough to get the kills. They're just all inning for it, and they've just stumbled into the Wraith King. So there goes that.
This game's toasted. Toasted and burnt to a crisp. One roar for the road. These drafts are so hard to execute, man. It's not possible, but you really have to play super hyper aggressive, and I don't feel like that's been OG's playstyles in that either. I think they've kind of relied on EZM popping off on a carry that can scale into the mid late game, and having their sideliners be like pseudo space creators.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This type of lineup does function in that way, but you just don't have a way to combat the push, the auras, or the objective taking. And it means the second you slip up once, just get mega punished.
Yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago when they lost their first fight.
Yeah, they were up 4 or 5K, but
And then they lost every fight after that. I don't think they won a single engagement.
no.